Hey, I see slowly room is filling. Okay. I think it's good to go. We can start our session today. Good evening, aspiring engineers. How are you? Welcome to the Rugged Board Industrial Masterclass. Become an embedded Linux engineer with real job experience. And myself, Srinivas, head of marketing for both FiTech and Rugged Board. I want to make this session with a more interactive one than not just a one-side war. So we'll just start that. Okay. Firstly, I want to make a deal with you guys right now. Okay. How many of you are ready to invest of your upcoming 60 plus minutes of your individual attention? I mean, undivided attention. So I promise you in exchange, I want to give you a promise to you. It's simple. By end of this session, you will walk away with zero doubt and absolute confidence in the job guarantee program. Okay. You will understand exactly how our 6 months on-job training model doesn't just teach you, it guarantees you a career. You won't just hope for a job. You will see the mathematical path to the 100% job guarantee model. So I request you to close other tabs, put your phone on silent. The next 60 minutes are going to be the highest return on investment of your entire year and career. So, are you ready to claim this confidence? If you're ready, type I'm ready in the chat right now. Hey, fantastic energy. I see I'm ready flooding the chat box. This is the mindset what we need. Firstly, let's address why we are here. There is a massive skill asymmetry in the market right now. What are you saying? You know what colleges are teaching you theory, okay? But the industry is what they're expecting and demanding engineers. They are demanding who are day one ready to touch the real silicon, write device drivers, and deploy code. So there is a disconnect. To fill that disconnect, we are here today. Okay. But over the next 1 hour, we are going to dismantle that fear. Are you ready? And do you have that confidence in dismantling that fear? Yes. You are here to see the blueprint of how RuggedBoard, as a strategic training partner of FiTech, bridges the gap, okay, and dismantle that fear. We are not a coaching center, okay, and we are not a training arm of a global OEM. Do you know the power of the brand? Okay, I request to type FiTech in the chat if you want to know how it works. Great, great. A lot of people are typing. Great. Sweetlin, Jawahar, Sudandira, Imran, Surender, Leela Prasad. Chat box is blasting like anything. Let me make one more promise to you. We don't do classrooms. We invite you into an industrial ecosystem. We don't just teach you. We deploy you into a workplace with a real experience. Do you want to experience that real one? How many of you are ready? Okay, we are almost keen to hand over our mic to our today's beloved speaker. Okay, before that, I just want to take a critical task for you. Okay, I'm having a question that when you are looking for a job or any company, they are looking for engineers. Okay, how they will release that job notification? Do you think it's LinkedIn or it's Naukri or it's Indeed? No, definitely not. None of the above. Okay. Firstly, they will approach industries like RuggedBoard and their training partners. Okay. They will request us and we will release the flash hiring alerts and marketing intel and technical white papers on our social media channels, excuse me, hours before they go public. You cannot afford to miss that date. Okay. Do you want to miss that? Do you want to be you want to use that first advantage? Now my teammate will be pinning the chat box with our social media networks. Okay. I request everyone to follow us there and just come back and just type connected to gain that first mover advantage. To follow us, just go to the chat box and click on the links and follow us. Once finishing and connected, just come back to the chat box and type connected. I'll wait here for 30 seconds for you. You can finish your task for today and come back. Mahapal connected. Great, Mahapal. Now you are the inner circle of RuggedBoard. Darshan connected. Sweetlin, Prasad. Hey, that's great. Awesome. Chat box is flowing with the messages. Leela Prasad. I want to wait for 10 more seconds to see how many people will follow and just message here connected. Jagadish connected. Rakesh. Great, guys. Welcome to the inner circle of RuggedBoard. Great. All right, you are connected and you are focused. We are about to unlock the 6 months roadmap that turns the freshers into the professionals. Remember my promise from the start. By the time our speaker finishes, you will have a full confidence that you can crack a core job. To walk you through this future-proof career path, I'm inviting a true industry veteran. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome and a virtual warm welcome to our preloud speaker today, Vinoda. Just type welcome here to invite her.
Thank you, Srinivas.
You're welcome. Over to you.
Just a minute. Hey, good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you, and thank you for taking the time to join us today. Before we begin, I want to make this an interactive session. So, whenever I ask some questions, please respond through chat box. Okay? And if these questions sound familiar, this webinar is for you. Okay, the first question, please type in a chat box. See, there is no right or wrong answer. Okay, just you say yes or no. How many of you are here genuinely worried about getting a core embedded or Linux job? Just you type it, yes or no. Okay. Next question. Let me know how many of you feel that college did not prepare you for the real industry work. Yes or no? Srinivas, can you hear me? Next question. How many of you want a job in the next 3 to 6 months, not after 2 to 3 years of struggle? Srinivas, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Fantastic. Next, let me know how many of you are tired of doing courses where you gain knowledge, but there is no clarity on placement or jobs. Just you type it, yes or no. Perfect. That tells me one thing very clearly. You are not here for time pass, but you are here because your career actually matters you. See, in this industry, I have seen many, people like us, what they'll do if they're not getting the job, they'll tell that they'll blame the situation, like job market is not doing good. I have applied that company. I have applied for this company where I'm not getting all those things. That is 95% of the people only complain about the system, but just 5% of the people will take the real action. And I'm very happy to see all of you. You are coming into that 5% group. So see, this is not a motivational webinar. This is a career clarity session. That means it's a structured pathway from learning to employment. Okay, so before we dive deeper, let me quickly introduce where this training comes from. My colleague Srinivas has already told you that about our company, but still who we are and what we do. See, already you got the information about the RuggedBoard. RuggedBoard is a training division of FiTech. From FiTech through our RuggedBoard, we conduct the trainings. So then again, the immediate question, about FiTech. I think most of you are all aware of this name of the FiTech, because FiTech is a 40 years old German-based global technology company, which is having a strong base in embedded domain. We're having a very good name in the embedded domain, FiTech. This is about FiTech. We are, as I mentioned, we are operating globally. We are FiTech India, then Germany, China, France, USA, and few parts of Europe we are operating. This is about FiTech, where and all we are operate. This is our FiTech campus in Germany. This is our head office plus manufacturing unit. And these are all the people, our global leaders. This is about FiTech. And you can ask that what we are doing in FiTech, what we offer in FiTech. In the FiTech, this is a one-stop solution for all embedded development services. We are having our own development center, FiTech India. We are based out of, in India, we based out of Bangalore and HSR layout. We take up hardware design and services, manufacturing services, and competency building services. See, in this competency building services, we are using the RuggedBoard. We have set up so many innovation labs in for many universities. And we have our own offshore development center. That means many of our clients have set up their own center in FITech itself since we have taken their projects. And we train resource training plus team building activities we do. Plus, apart from all these things, we are very strong name having in the market on the resource augmentation side. I'll tell you why we are having such a good name on this. Okay, these are all our achievements. These are all our global clients. We have carried more than 3,500 projects. And we have almost around 20,000 plus customers, but these 12,000 plus customers on day-to-day basis across the globe, we are in touch with them. These are all our valued customers. I think most of you know all these names where they're having a strong footprints in market globally. For example, ABB, Adore Diagram, Bharat Electronics. If you name it, almost all semiconductors and electronic manufacturing companies, automation companies, they're all in our either in the partners or customers for us. Okay, then you may ask, the question, okay, your FITech is good, you are having a training division, everything is fine, but why we started this 100% job training program, that is job guarantee program, why we have started this? You may ask this question from me, correct? You will be having this question in your mind, why we have started this. See, why we have started this program is, when in FITech, when we began hiring embedded engineers for our own development teams, we noticed a consistent problem. What is that problem? Most students had engineering degrees, but there was a clear gap between what the industry expects and what is taught in the colleges. So students were very strong in academics and theory, but they were not industry ready in terms of practical skills and real project exposure. So we were also facing the problem. What we thought, instead of continuously searching for ready-made talent, we decided to train engineers internally and recruit them into FITech. And this has worked out very well for us. Once these trained engineers started working on live projects, their performance was awesome, really. That's when our industry partners and customers began approaching us and asking, hey, can you support us by providing engineers trained in the same way? Because we have tied up with many colleges and we taken the students or candidates from outside market, we trained them and we deployed them on the projects. So obviously the performance was very good. If you take up our trained engineers, even though they are freshers, their knowledge is equal to 2 years experienced person in the market. You in a short while, you will come to know why, what is the reason for that. So when they started asking all these things in the market, so the things have come that demand from the industry is what led to the incubation of this 100% job guarantee program inside FITech. This is the incubation. This is the reason for to start this 100% job guarantee program. And today, this initiative is going through RuggedBoard. As I told you in the beginning itself, RuggedBoard is a training division of FITech. FITech is a both hardware and software, design development, manufacturing we take up. Through RuggedBoard, we take up this training. And as a fresher to the embedded engineer, let's shed light on why most students don't get hired. Please, can you type in the chat box why most students don't get hired? Can you type it? Just small sentence. Okay. So then the next question is, what companies really test during interviews? See, okay, good. We are getting the answer. Let me answer very honestly why most students don't get hired. Here, most students don't get hired, not because they are weak and not because there are no jobs. The first reason is, and one more thing before coming to this point, I want to make it a point. When we have asked you to register, we have given one question where you are facing a problem while finding a job. So 99% of the queries, whatever you have received, is lack of practical experience. This is the major thing we have received in that. So the first reason is in the college, they prepare for exams, not for job. Hope we'll agree. Yes or no? Okay. They don't get hired because there is a gap between what students prepare and what companies expect. See, this is the real fact of today's scenario. Because the companies expect different things, but the students prepare from the examination point of view. And second reason is there is too much of theory, too little application knowledge. As usual, it's very much similar. And the third reason is no real exposure. See, once if you see all these things, all the reasons are coming to the only one point, lack of real project exposure. So that's why I'm telling, I wish to tell, I like to tell, students are not failing here. The preparation approach is failing, in fact, while finding out the job. Once you fix the fundamentals, add hands-on exposure, getting hired becomes much simpler for you. And once if you come, the second question I asked you that what companies really test during interviews. See, in fact, interviews are not exams. They are reality checks. Companies do not test how much you have memorized. They test only how much you know, how much you can put in your whatever the questions, practicals they will ask, how much you can make it clear for them. That means your fundamentals. They want to know, do you understand how a system works end to end? This is the thing what they want to check. If your fundamentals are clear, even simple answers impress them. See, because I also take many interviews from in my career from last 20 years, I have interviewed more than 500 candidates. What I have seen is the practical knowledge, the problem solving approach. Usually, when we ask the question, we are not looking for the perfect answer. Especially suppose if you ask me in the interviews, I take many interviews for many companies. So in that way, what I will see, how you break the problem, what assumptions you have made, and sometimes how your answer matters more than what you answer. Is it clear? The last point especially, this is the one what I see. How you answer matters more than what you answer. That means your problem solving capacity, interviewer will check. Okay, so then let us see the next point which comes. How embedded Linux careers actually work in the industry. This one, just a while I'll explain. Then the last one, last but one, how our on-job training plus 100% job guarantee model works and what you must do to qualify this for a 100% job guarantee course. So let us dive into the real facts. Okay, this one. How embedded Linux careers actually work in the industry. It's not like that you are having an engineer degree. So companies will call you and they will ask you that, okay, hey, come, we are having openings. It's not like that, in fact. And nobody hires you because you have completed multiple courses. See, I have seen when the candidates apply for the roles, different roles, they will tell that, ma'am, I have done course from this institute. I have done the course from that institute. I have completed 3 courses. I have completed 4 courses. But no, companies will not look how many courses you have done. Companies hire you only for one reason, that is, can you work on a real system and solve real problems? So your growth in embedded Linux depends on your exposure to the real hardware and real projects. Hope you will agree for this, because most of you are looking for a jobs and you are facing an issue in the market. As per your feedback, what I have got this. So industry doesn't reward marks, it rewards clarity, problem solving, and hands-on ability. See, especially if you want to become an embedded engineer, before applying for any job in any organization, you should have the real project exposure you should have with the real hardware system. And I think I know that you might have done many courses, but that will be many of you might have attended the virtual labs or some projects they will give where those are virtual again. There is no practical exposure. See, that is the difference between the RuggedBoard and other institute. RuggedBoard is a company, and since we have our own development center in FiTech, whoever joining our courses, we provide the real projects for them from the beginning. That's why our success ratio is very high in the market. And as I told you, once if our trainers take the training here with us, even though they're the freshers, freshly passed out candidates, they are equal to one or 2 years experienced person, a person who is working in a real-time project once again. Okay, then comes the scope of embedded systems. See, according to survey conducted by Forbes, embedded domain generate inexhaustible jobs. You also know why. Embedded system, wherever the automation is there, they need an embedded system. So obviously now more and more Internet of Things are coming, then smart city, AI is coming, artificial intelligence is coming, Digital India projects is coming. That's why this embedded system is an evergreen domain. So every embedded company is looking for a candidates. See, you know already now due to some geopolitical things how the market is performing. But if you see, even the companies are recruiting embedded engineers right now. And these are the few scopes of this embedded systems. Where you can play once if you complete the training, you can look in the medical, healthcare, energy, test measurements, transportation, building automation, then security, industrial automation. Okay, then again comes from industry 4.0 applications. Then comes medical applications. See, if you see in medical applications, there's a huge openings for embedded engineers. Medical applications, then comes commercial applications. If you see in your home, you will be having a washing machine, you will be having a TV, you will be having a micro oven. So many, almost all electrical gadgets companies will be looking for embedded engineers. Then again, once again, mobility and energy applications. Okay, and once you take up the training from us, this is the career path for you. This is application developer, system developer, middleware and stack developer, DSP developer, device driver developer, hardware engineer, layout engineer, testing engineer. So our course contents cover all these job profiles, in fact. Okay, then, which is the main important thing, the key features of our on-job training. See, this is, we have the course duration is 6 months here and will be eligible to be hired by FiTech and FiTech customer companies. Participants will get all hardware required for lab sessions. See, and since we are the manufacturers of this hardware, we give on the discount price for the first few registrations here. Then again, fee is 1 lakh plus GST. But again, In the short while, I'll tell you what are the discount prices you are getting, what are the offers you are getting for this. Then pay 40% of the fee only after you get placed. See, we are not asking you to pay the full fees now. We collect only the training fees. Then the remaining 40% of the fees we will collect from you once you placed in the organization. It can be either in FiTech or FiTech customer companies or our partners. And placement support starts just 2 months. See, even though the course duration is 6 months, first 2 months we train you. After second month, from the beginning of the third month, placement will start for you. So suppose, think that if you get a placement immediately after 2 months, we are running a multiple batches as per your schedule, that is office hours. We will put you in for a different batch, but we'll make sure that you will complete the training. And once if you complete the training, in general, you will get into the core domain companies. Because most of the times we work on the product-based companies. Of course, service-based companies also there. Once again, see, during the training period, we will come to know what's your strength, where we have to support you. So based on that, we will place you. After second month itself, we will line up the interview. So the last very, very important point is start earning while working on customer projects. This means once you place after 2 months, still you will be under the training, but you will start earning. So that is the beauty of this on-job training. That's why we tell that earn while learning. In fact, if you take up any training anywhere, once you complete the training, then only the placement will start. But here, it's not like that. While learning only, you can start earn this. That's why once we collect the 40% of the fees, once we place you. Before that, we will not talk anything about that part of the fees. So here, how you will get into that? First, you should have a strong fundamentals, then hands-on work, interviews, placement, growth. So that's the important point is our success depends on your placement, isn't it? See, otherwise, why we are doing? We are telling that it's a 100% job guarantee program. So our success ratio the graph will increase only we started placing our candidates. Okay, that's why part of the fee is structured after the placement. So this model works because it follows the industry path. What is this industry path? As I told you in the beginning itself, once you have a hands-on experience on real-time project, so you may ask, madam, how you can give the real-time projects? Yes, of course, since FiTech is having, see, we are a product-based company also, and we take up the other services also. So here what will have, since we have in-house projects, real-time projects, we give those projects for our students inside the office. See, this is the RuggedBoard. This is the hardware where we provide. This is manufactured in Bangalore HSR layout in our office only. Where this RuggedBoard, this is the industry grade board, where it will be used in smart agriculture, industry, transportation, mobility, defense, smart energy, smart city, medical and health. If you ask anywhere, wherever the artificial intelligence we are using, Internet of things are using, this RuggedBoard using. This is that's why I'm telling this is an industry grade board. And these are all our few client list where we have placed our trained candidates. Here, these are all, some of them are our partners, some of them our clients. And we have the different categories. As I told you, during the training period itself, we will see which candidate is suiting for which company or which category. So we have different categories. Major ones are semiconductor, industrial automation, transportation and automotive, medical healthcare. These are the major clients where we are placing our candidates. Sounds good? Say yes or no. That's fine. Okay, you may ask what you are going to teach in this 100% job guarantee. So here are the modules we are having. See, this is the course contents on job training. Here we are going to teach C and Python. Is OOPS concept plus C++ and Python. OOPS concepts is very, very important. So object-oriented programming in C++ and Python we are going to teach. So these are all the things. Once if you join to the course, you will come to know what are all those things. And then second module is microcontroller, that is MCU. That's why I told once you complete this second module, you will start facing the interviews after completing the microcontroller module. Okay, and one more thing, once you start this microcontroller module, parallelly, you will be doing the real-time projects also. It's not like that projects will be only at the end. From the beginning, from the day one, in fact, in the C++ itself, we will start doing the real-time project. Okay, RTOS. Then comes the module 3, Linux internals and RuggedBoard applications. So here, the Linux internals and RuggedBoard applications. Here, after learning this Linux internals, this is the RuggedBoard applications, hands-on industry 4.4 applications. These are all the projects. And we have multiple projects, but just for the name, to give the example, I'm sharing here. Temperature monitoring system. See, this temperature monitoring system, it's a project also. We are working with weather condition, weather monitoring system with some industries we are working. This one. So these are all the projects where we have tied up with the industry also. Plus we are allowing our students to do as a part of their curriculum. Energy management system, EV charging system. So these are all few of the projects we are doing. Okay, what you should do, what you must do, or what is the next step for you to qualify for this 100% job guarantee course? See, you have to register for the 10 days foundation course by paying just 999. Because see, as I told you, to take up this course, your foundation should be very strong. What we do in this foundation course, we teach you in this 10 days, approximately 2 hours per day. We will teach basics of C, and we will see that you should be good in analytical skills, logical thinking, and some fundamentals of electronics. We teach. So 10 days foundation course is a must. This is the gateway to get an entry for this. Then you should complete it sincerely. And one more thing I'll tell you, while doing this course itself, you'll be having an interaction on daily basis with our embedded engineers, come trainers. See, if you see others, what will happen? The trainers are just the trainers. But here, our embedded engineers who are all working on the real-time projects are going to teach you. That's why why it is so successful is they know while teaching what they have to teach to the student, what they have to teach to the candidate to get the job. Since they're all having a real-time exposure on daily basis, they'll work also, that is, they will be working on the project also, and they'll be taking the classes also. So with them, you will be having a QA session on daily basis after completion of these classes. So you should complete this 10 days foundation course, which is a must for this. And you have to it's a registration, and why we are charging is not 999 is for the foundation course plus to conduct the screening test. See, it's not like that anyone can are attending the webinar, or anyone can just where they know about FiTech, everyone can take up this 100% job guarantee course. No, nothing like that. First, we give the 10 days foundation course, and we will see who are all completing. It's not like that simply they have passed 10 days time. It's not like that, where you have to go through each and every material or whatever the assignments the trainers will give. that one. Then you have to clear the screening test. Screening test will be there, which is completely based on this foundation course. And once you clear the screening test, qualify for the job guarantee embedded Linux engineering course. Then only we will take the fees here. In the beginning, we are not going to ask you to pay for this 100% job guarantee course. Is it clear? Is it clear? Or if you have any doubts, please let me know. You can type it in the chat box if you are not clear. Okay, and seats are limited because we screen every candidate. Without screening the candidates, we are not taking anyone here. That's why I'm telling screening test is very, very important. So to clear the screening test, you have to go through the foundation course. Now, see, one more advantage is it's January is ending now. New calendar year has completed and the new financial year is coming up. That is from April 1st, almost all the companies will start recruitment. That's why we are starting this training now. And all the companies are approaching us to give the budget and to give the plan for how many candidates we can support them. So we are having almost around right now, as of now, we have almost around 50 openings. So that's why we are recruiting as early as possible. And the seats are limited because now, as of now, 50 openings are there. See, in the future, going every month, we'll be getting the, demand from the market because most of our clients and customers are looking for the trained candidates rather than going for the, going to recruit from the direct marketing. And once this batch is full, registration also will close. We are not keep opening for this until we complete the placement. And one more thing is, it's not like that any other institute where we are taking some at a time 50, 120, 200, nothing like that. Even if we recruit 50 people or even if we take 50 people, multiple batches will be there because we are very particular that every candidate, every student should have a one-on-one interaction with the embedded engineer or come trainers. This is very clear. Otherwise, how it's a bit difficult for us also to, train you. It's not like that some 100 students will be sitting or 50 students will be sitting in one class where one person will come and teach. Nothing like that. So, and during the training period, for every, before completing the modules, for every topics, assessments will be there for you. It's not like that once you join, simply we will give the training and we will conduct the interviews. Nothing like that. Assessments will be there. So there where I will also interact with you along with your tutors or trainers or embedded engineers to make you strong where you are finding a difficulty. I'm not telling that where you are weak. I'll tell that to make you more strong where you are finding a difficulty. So if you are thinking of joining, do it now, not later. Because as I told you, already we are started getting the registration for this in different, because some of the clients also will refer. Already we have done this before coming to this webinar. I spoke to few candidates. They are started getting registered. Okay. And this is the scanner for registration where you can start registering now. I told you that where you will get a very good offers. See, since you are all attending the seminar today, we are having a very good discount for you. We have told that the fees is 1 lakh plus GST. Who are all attending today and for first 5 registrations, that is who are all registering now immediately for this foundation course, we are giving an offer for, we are not collecting any GST. That is, see, 1 lakh fees, 18% GST means 18,000 goes there only, correct? So we are abolishing that 18% and plus we are giving a very good discount on hardware also. For 50% discount we are giving on the hardware. See, if you have any queries, just you can ask me. Yeah, you are getting a very good discount, as I told you right now. For all getting registered. See, once if you get registered, please type in the chat box you have got registered. And Srinivas, please share my official number. You have to share the screenshot along with your email ID and your name. So where we will, our company will send a receipt for that. See, as I told you, the seats are very limited. Where if you register for the foundation course, then only will get this discount. Once if you registered, please share here you have registered, and we will share the number where you have to share your email ID along with your name, address, and email ID. We will share the receipt. And we will let you know we are starting this foundation course in a week's time. We will inform you. Srinivas, you can unmute. If anyone is having any doubts, they can ask me.
Sure. I think there are a lot of questions. You can go through the chat. I request you to share that payment QR on the screen.
For me, yes, just a minute.
Guys, now we are in Q&A session. You can ask your questions now.
Yes, you can ask the queries. See, this is.
I'll read out the questions, ma'am. There is a question from Shivarshini. Ma'am,
Yeah.
many students here are from EC and EEE backgrounds and are terrified of coding. Do they need to be experts in C programming before joining? Does this program teach it from the scratch?
Yes. See, in the foundation course, we teach from the scratch. And the test will be on that basics only. And once they join for this on-job, 100% job guarantee course, then we'll go for the C and Python advanced, C++, OOPS concepts, advanced level. We teach them from the scratch. We provide the videos also in the beginning.
So hope Shivarshini, you got the answer for that. There is one more question. Ma'am, the pay part of the fee after placement model sounds very attractive, but bit confusing. Can you clarify it?
Okay. See, as I told you, today, once if you course, we are giving 50% discount on the hardware, and we are not collecting the, we are aborting the, we are not collecting this GST also. So which is coming to all together, instead of 1,18,000, it is coming 80,000 for you, the total fees. For the training, you will pay 45,000 in the beginning. Then rest of the amount you will pay only we placed it. So sounds good?
I think similar question, Mr.
Yes.
Mahip Pal. What hardware discount means, ma'am?
See, almost our hardware is 20,000 plus GST will be there, hardware cost, where we are giving 50% discount on the hardware, which includes in the fees itself. STM32 boards will give, and more than everything, the RuggedBoard itself is costing around 16,000 plus GST. We are giving a discount on that also, since we are the manufacturers. If you go and purchase in the market, that is, you have to purchase only through BTech only, but it's costly.
One more question. Madam,
Yes.
for students who graduated in 23 and 24 and are
Yes.
sitting with the gap on their resume, will companies
Okay.
actually hire them? How does this on-job training certificate helps to fix the gap?
See, as I told you, since we are doing, we are teaching from the scratch through foundation course, where you will learn each and everything from the beginning only. From the scratch, we teach. Foundation course will be basic electronics. Even see, I have seen the ECE and Triple E background coding. See, once we start learning from the scratch, from the beginning, I don't think so it will be so difficult to learn. Correct?
Yeah. One more question from Mahipal. What CTC after this course? Please tell.
See, this is very, very important point and which is very attractive one also. See here, CTC will be based on your performance. Where I have seen companies will offer from 4.55 lakhs to 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs, 14 lakhs also they are getting. Our students, we have placed them. So if you're from the beginning, you are putting an effort, where you will go through on daily basis, whatever we teachers in the class, if you take up all assessments very seriously, and if you perform very well, because we are providing the real-time projects, no, with the real hardware. So once if you perform this, obviously chances are more where you can get go up to as a fresher. I'm talking because we have trained even 2 to 3 years experience also, where they're by attending this course, they are upskilled by themselves. They got more than 15 lakh. But as a fresher or see, by the time you complete 2 to 6 months, you yourself will see that how you are different from other people, that is who are showing 1 or 2 years of experience. So obviously the package will be anywhere between 5 to 11 lakhs, 11 to 12 lakhs also, because recently we have placed few candidates where they're getting 11.5. So once again, this is uh, purely based on your performance in the interview, but our responsibility is to perform the best thing in the interview is our responsibility. And one more thing, very, very important thing is first few sessions, that is till you come to this microcontroller, it will be hybrid session. It will be online also, it will be there. See, foundation course is complete online and interactive session every day, live. After that, C program till we complete come to this microcontroller, it will be online will be there. But after that, definitely batch by batch, we will ask you to come to Bangalore FITech office, because we are conducting this training for the candidates throughout India. That's why I'm telling there's a limited seats.
Okay, one more question. You
Yeah.
mentioned placement support starts after just 2 months. Is it really
Yes.
possible to be interview ready in such a short time?
Yes, that's what I'm telling. It's based on your performance. We are ready. Suppose if you're not ready in 2 months, you can go for 3 months also, 4 months also, up to 6 months you can be. But I have seen many candidates where once if they've joined, they put effort day and night, they've learned, they've started doing the projects. After 2 months itself, they've started, facing the interview. Once if they clear the interview, they are working in our client locations or partners locations and joining either early morning batch or weekend batch or evening batch. But we will make sure that you will complete the training, because our clients also want that. Definitely it's possible.
One more question. I did training on advanced embedded where I went through C, C++, DS and microcontroller from Bangalore, and I worked on big microcontrollers. So can I join FITech?
See, one thing very clear, let me make it very, very clear. We are not recruiting anyone from open market straight away to FITech. We recruit only through training program, because this is a tailor-made thing. This is not customized one according to the market. This is a tailor-made thing where we will make the candidate, where we will make the candidate ready to face the interview. Even if you want to take up the interviews in FiTech, same again, this training is must. So one thing very clear, we are not recruiting anyone from open market. And even we have our own, we do resource augmentation also. Once we recruit to the FiTech, you will be working in our different client locations, either in FiTech or client locations. And people who are all started like you as a fresher, take up the training, join FiTech. From last 7 to 8 years, they are with us only. And even few of them we have placed in Amazon, Google, it's a big clients. And they have gone to US on client projects through our clients.
Just
So
to
this is
add,
possible.
good evening all. So
Very good evening, sir.
just to add, the people who have done embedded courses already, mostly you would be learning microcontroller and Linux in microcontroller and C programming, I believe. So as of now, the firmware developer positions would be limited. But if you are ready to join, probably they can take up the upskilling program, Vinoda ma'am.
Okay, sir. Sure,
Other
sir.
than OJT, the people who have already done embedded courses in some most of the institutes, they learn C, C++, Linux commands, basics Linux commands, and then like microcontroller. So in upskill program, typically you go for a next level of embedded Linux porting and device drivers, Yocto, IoT, AI application building, robotics applications building. So those kind of things you can learn on a Linux upskilling program. So OJT is one which is for the fresher guys, where starts from the embedded Linux, embedded C and microcontrollers. But for the people who already know embedded C and microcontrollers, you can join for upskill program, and then you can take advantage of our referrals. For upskill guys also, we refer. We don't
Yes.
commit, but like we refer.
See, just now who spoke to you is our managing director, Vasu sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah,
Thank
please,
you.
if you have any other queries, please do let me know.
Ashutosh, there is one more question on 6 months training location will be where? Clarify that, please.
Okay, see the training location, as I told you in the beginning, till we complete this C, it will be online. Wherever you are there, you can attend for that. But after that, it's a must. Every candidate should come to Bangalore office, since we have your development center here. It's a must. You should come to Bangalore. Is it clear? Okay, thank you.
It's a hands-on. It's a hands-on and a real project experience things which you cannot gain sitting at your off
Yes.
at your home. Probably what we can do also, if you could not travel to Bangalore, probably what you have to see is find out a local electronics company or embedded company, go there, request, join as an intern, and then you can continue our training. And most probably the company which you will find in your local, probably they would know us, or we would have some pre-contacts basically. If not, we will introduce our company. Obviously they will see that like we are a helpful OEM companies for them for future basically. So the people who cannot say like they can't travel to Bangalore, and then they want to settle in their own place, then you have to find out a company which where you want to get the job and request for internship. There would be a lot of companies. Vinodam, hopefully you have given reference companies, right? Like what kind of
Yes, sir.
companies they can look into?
Yes, sir.
Industrial, medical, transportation.
Yes, sir. I have shared them. I have told them. I have explained them. Our customers, our partners. what is the scope they're having, everything I have told them, sir. Okay, one more question. Ma'am, you mentioned this is an on-job training program. I have 2.5 years gap. Does this 6 months training count as academic learning, or does it count as work experience on their resume to help cover that gap? See, once you are having a gap 2.5 years, that one we are not considering. But once again, this depends on your capability, how fast you can pick up in the training. And this 6 months training, we can consider as an internship, training come internship. You can put that one in your profile. Is that clear?
Yes. We are almost at the end of the session. We can go for 2 more minutes, ma'am, for Q&A. We can wait.
Yes. Yes, please. If you have any
meanwhile, you
doubts,
just share your screen with the QR where people
yes.
can make the payments.
Yes, 1 minute.
Could you, ma'am, one more question?
Yes.
Could you
Yes.
please share the name of company so we could try to connect for internship?
See that once you join us, definitely we can do that for the internship. See, in fact, we have openings for internship in FiTech itself. So we offer some few internship programs also. Today, since we are
I
talking
think we
about,
have already given a reference companies, right? Like,
yes,
so
sir.
you find any electronics company, or you can find any IoT company, software company within your location, and then you can give a try. And then once you join our program, normally we will send a referral letter saying that like this guy is already doing with us, and then he will be upskilled further. So even our people will talk with them and try to understand their requirement, and accordingly you would be apart from the normal course, you can also get a guidance how to be prepared for the job profile or the work profile what that company is looking for. For example, in Pune, like we would have more than 300 400 companies basically. So some are automotive companies, some are transportation companies, some are like medical companies. Mostly many of them are like from energy sector, where all your transformer monitoring, grid automation, all these things happens. So you have to find out some company, like you have to try a few companies, and then like as you told in our website also, when you go to your community.ruggedboard.com, we have given a reference companies as per the verticals. So very important is in embedded, when you want to see, or like in IoT space, when you want to see, you have to really understand what are all the verticals, what are the business verticals. Just see around you when you go out. Just see around you in an airport. Try to see what all applications are around you. A lift, your boarding counters, basically, or luggage counters. So these are the different applications when you go into railway metros, right? Like, so you collect the fare collection, automatic fare collection units. So these all are the different things you should see around you, right? When you board on an aeroplane, try to understand how many electronics or software parts are there in an aeroplane, whether and what all companies are there producing them, right? Those companies are there or not in your, like, so first try to understand any 2 or 3 big companies from any sector. When we say aerospace, what are the 2 big names comes into your mind? Can you guys put in a chat? When we say aerospace, what are the 2 companies comes in your mind? Guys, did you got the question? The
People
companies
are
who build
typing.
the aircrafts. The
Yeah,
companies who
Mahipal.
build the aircrafts, right? What are the big 2 names? 2 big names.
Yeah, the Indigo, Boeing, Airbus.
I repeat my question. What are the 2 big names you know who build the aircrafts?
Air India. We
Motherson
got some
Sumi.
answers. Boeing, Airbus, Indigo. Yeah. Most of the answers are like Boeing and Airbus, Air India,
More than
HAL.
more than 100 or 150 part suppliers. So who are the OEMs who are supplying to Airbus? So Airbus in and Boeing are the two big companies. Right now, to these Airbus and Boeing, many other companies do supply. Similarly, when you say automotive, what are the two big names comes into your mind, right? And who are the suppliers? Hopefully now you got an idea how to search for a company, right? This is a small example. See around you, you will get the answer. Think like an engineer, what I can build.
Any other questions, please?
Any questions? I think we are
Okay.
yes.
I'm my name, as we told, still 1 minute. See, my name is Vinoda once again. I'm sharing my number in the chat box. If you need any further information, or once if you make the payment, please share your screenshot along with your full name, complete name, email ID and address to this number. Then we will get in touch with you. We will share the receipt also for your email ID.
I see. As of now, we got 14 plus registrations and payments,
Okay.
and
Okay,
there are
thank
limited
you.
seats.
Yes,
Yeah.
please, as early as possible, you get registered, because
I want
as I
to
told
extend
you,
this session for 1 more minute.
okay. So if you have any queries or if you need any additional information, please do let me know. And apart from this, you can contact me in this given number. I have typed my number in the chat box: 9741652770. And I'm repeatedly telling that to get this foundation course is the gateway to get for this 100% job guarantee course. Once we receive the payment, we will get back to you with the dates. In a week's time, we are starting this foundation course. 10 days foundation course, approximately 2 hours per day. And every day you will have a QA session with our embedded engineers come trainers. Then you have to attend the screening test. That's why we are collecting this 999 rupees. Once you clear the screening test, then only we will take this on-job training fee.
Okay.
Okay. And suppose if any of your friends or colleagues, if they are not able to attend this session, definitely you can share my number. I can interact with them for the foundation course. Okay. Thank you. Thank you everyone for your time.
Yeah. Thank you, Vinoda
sir.
ma'am.
Vasu sir. Yes, Srinivas.
That was truly an eye-opener. Yeah. Before closing the session, ladies and gentlemen, you now have this blueprint in your hand. Okay. But before we close this session, I want to leave you with one hard reality. Okay. Where you can close your laptop and scroll through the LinkedIn just for searching the jobs. You can risk another 3 months for a career grab. Or you just want to make a decision tonight that changes your 2026 just by registering this 100% job guarantee and becoming a inner circle member. Okay. I have pinned to follow us where you even we shared, we know the ma'am's number. You connect with us. If you have any queries, you can get back to us. Yeah.
And as I mentioned, for first 20 registrations, we are not collecting the GST. And we are giving 50% discount on hardware since we are the board manufacturers. So this is a very good opportunity. You can talk to your friends, colleagues, make use of this opportunity. Because afterwards it will be 1 lakh plus GST.
Great, ma'am. We are almost the end of the session. For those who already registered and made the payment, just made the best investment of your career. Okay. So again, follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you for joining RuggedBoard. Thank you, everyone. Good night, and let's get hard your hide.
Thank you. All the best for your future endeavors. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.